The terrifying moment a sea turtle swallowed a fishing hook. Before we begin, do us a favor and click that like button. Also subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these inspiring stories every day. Going fishing is always a fun sport, especially when doing so with friends and family. It simply connects you with nature and gives that ultimate relaxation moment. As you go through, scoring a big catch is always the goal as well. However, one fishing day went horribly wrong for a Texas man. He was out doing his regular pastime activity when he suddenly felt a tug on his fish line. At first, he thought it was a fish, but the way it felt spelled otherwise. As he stepped in closer to see what was going on, he realized a sea turtle had swallowed the line. It was a horrific scene for the man, as the creature had swallowed it completely. Sought immediate help. The man was in complete shock and dismay at what he was seeing. He started wondering how he could help, even though he was slightly panicking. He immediately called the Texas Sea Life Center, who quickly dispatched a team of volunteers to assist. They took the turtle to their rescue base and started immediate evaluation on him. They initially named him Captain. Their evaluation was done under extreme emergency, as they needed to ensure they saved his life. The team noted he was in good shape and condition, even though he had swallowed the hook. His blood flow was intact, and their scan showed exactly where the hook was located. Their next move then was to try and remove it. They also conducted a few other x-rays to get a better assessment of the placement of the hook. Seeing he had swallowed it completely, they needed to ensure all relevant information was documented. The test showed it was seated in his esophagus, a very delicate part of the creature. Successful surgery. The team realized the only way to remove it was through emergency surgery. At this, they got all the relevant tools in place to perform the surgery. Good news! It went well and the hook was successfully removed. There were no developed complications before, throughout, or after. They were now able to keep a close eye on him and help him through his recovery journey. He was placed on antibiotics and started feeding at least 2 days after the surgery. Amanda Terry said, "Terry is the director of the Rehabilitation Center for the Texas Sea Life Center." She also noted he has no issues with eating since he started. After spending a month in recovery, he had regained his energy and robust movements. He was doing things how he would normally do. With some final assessments, he was then medically cleared to be returned to his habitat. His rescuers, including the volunteers, were happy with his overall process and the speed of recovery. When it was time to be released, there were crowds of onlookers who had gathered to see the moment. Captain, along with another rescued turtle, Louisiana, was released earlier this month. They all walked them down to the beach and looked on to see their response. Their energies were booming and they were ready to swim off. Of course, without hesitation, once they touched the waters, they were going non-stop. It was a bittersweet moment as they watched them swim off. Everyone was sad to see them go, but happy they were well again. Share this sweet recovery story with a friend to show just how much humanity is being rebuilt.
The world is filled with stories going viral every single day. But how many of these sites can you actually follow? We understand that your day should start with positive stories, stories that resonate with you. And so we started JoJo Stories. Our mission is to create meaningful stories that cover everything from animals to anthropology, history to environment and lifestyle. The kind of content you read on our site will be one you'll want to share with your family and friends. We hope you'll join our growing family and be part of our community. Welcome to JoJo Stories. JoJoStories.com